What's up, everybody? It is Juan from The Refined Gent. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what to wear for an interview. Stay tuned. So congratulations, you just scored an interview with whatever company and position you apply for, okay? And now you gotta figure out, okay, well, how am I gonna dress for this interview? Okay, I wanna have my best foot forward. So what do I do? All right, well, gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you this. Every industry is different, so you have to do your homework, okay? So I'm gonna show two different options. I'm gonna show a more dressy option, and I'm gonna show a more business casual option, things that I have done personally and things that I would do still to this day. But like I said, you gotta do your homework, all right? If you're in a tech startup where things are a little bit more casual, well, you don't wanna be overdressed, because obviously if you overdress, you're not gonna fit in with the crowd. Also, sometimes some managers might be like, okay, well, this guy's trying to basically have my seat, and I'm not going to let that happen. So like I said, do your homework, make sure you know the industry, you know what you should be wearing. All right, the rule of thumb is you want to see the level, okay, and just go one step higher, just for the interview, okay? You do not want to be underdressed. You don't want to come in like shorts and a t-shirt, okay? But it's always better to be a little bit overdressed than underdressed. Like I said, you just got to do your homework. Now, a lot of people are going to chime in the comments and say, well, Juan, honestly, a lot of companies don't really care anymore. They don't want a lot of formalities have gone down. Things are a little bit more casual. And yes, you're 100% right. A lot of things are a lot more casual now. Things are not how they used to be. However, what you do not want is to be caught off guard and have to scramble to find a suit or whatever, because a lot of times it's not going to be the right fit. It's not going to be the right type of material, or it's not going to be the right color, whatever the case might be. And you don't want to be caught off guard, guys. In my personal opinion, every man needs to have at least one good tailored, good fitting suit in his closet, ready to go in case anything happens, whether it's a wedding, funeral, interview, you name it, it's there. I personally think every man needs to have one. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion on that. All right, so let's go into the first option. All right, so this is option number one, okay? Suit, shirt, tie, simple, classic. You pretty much can never go wrong if you're going into like an office environment or something like that where the mood is a little bit more serious. This is not the time to be very loud and creative. I would always suggest charcoal gray and navy blue. Those are your best, most versatile options. Now, this is not necessarily navy blue. This is more like true blue. I have my navy blue suit back home in Miami. I'm currently in Australia, so this will have to do for now. So for instructional purposes only, let's just pretend that this is the navy blue suit, all right? I'm gonna break the outfit down a little bit, but basically, guys, one thing to note: this is not the time to be super stylish and dapper. Basically, what you want is for you to look presentable, for you to look good. However, you do not want to let your outfit be the one that basically leads the conversation. All right, you want your work to be the one that leads the conversation. Basically, a company's hiring you for a reason, all right? Whatever it may be, whether you're a technician or an administrator, whatever, doesn't matter. They're basically saying, okay, well, what can you do for us? How are you going to make us money? All right, that's what they want to know. They don't really care about necessarily what you look like. However, you do want to be well presented. You want to have your best foot forward. All right, so that's something that you definitely want to keep in mind. Okay, so like I said, just keep it simple, keep it classic, take off any earrings and things like that. Obviously, like tattoos is something that's a little bit harder to conceal. For me, I have a lot of tattoos, but when I'm wearing a suit, you can't see them. Now, obviously, if you have things on your neck, your face, your hands, personally, I would always suggest against that. But basically, you got to gauge the situation. By that point, a lot of companies are starting to really not care as much, and like I said, formalities are kind of going down. But still, you want to have your best foot forward. Okay, so let's break the suit down. All right, so starting from the shoes, gentlemen, okay, always remember, it needs to be dress shoes, all right? I would always say go for a brown pair instead of black, because for me, brown is a little bit more versatile. It's a little bit more lively. It's not as serious, especially now, like that. A lot of formality is kind of like relaxing a little bit, but still, I would always say dress shoes. All right, boat shoes are not dress shoes. Please do not do that. I've seen so many guys, especially a lot of fraternity guys, they love to wear boat shoes with suits. Guys, they do not go together, okay? So please understand that. All right, socks, keep them relatively simple. In this case, yeah, they're a little bit more colorful, a little bit more lively, but they're not so loud that that's what people are going to notice when they first see me. Obviously, the suit, keep it classic, keep it simple. Make sure it's nicely tailored, okay? Just understand this, guys. A lot of people do not understand that, you know, tailoring does say a lot, okay? Basically, you want the suit to be for you. You don't want to be like, oh yeah, I borrowed it from my dad or my little brother or whatever. You want to have your suit looking good. One thing I will say too, stay away from very trendy suits, because trendy suits do not last long. A lot of guys I know, they get suits with very slim lapels and they get like weird colors for shirts and things like that. Just guys, don't do that. All right, that is a terrible idea. You basically do not want to look like a child, or you don't want to look like you're trying too hard to get noticed, like physically. Okay, like I said, your work, what you bring to the table, that's what needs to be the one leading the conversation, not your outfit. Okay, if too much time is spent on your outfit, like too much emphasis is placed on your outfit, basically you're not focusing on what you need to be focused on, which is the actual job. All right, shirt, light blue, like very, very light blue, almost white. Okay, or I would also say a white shirt is also another really good option. Stay away from anything else. Like I said, this is an interview. All right, you do not want to be doing anything way too loud. Sometimes some guys have like little patterns. Like I have shirts that are like they're white, but they have like slightly checkered. It's not that that's a terrible option, but I would also say that it basically takes the emphasis off the simplicity. Okay, and what you want to do is have a simple suit, so that way you're basically, the suit is what it's just your entry into it, but your work is what basically defines you. All right, tie, same thing. I went with stripes in this one. Very simple, very classic, not very loud, but it has a nice color. I'm gonna link down below where I got this outfit from. Also, like the accessories. Also, speaking of accessories, keep the rings, watches, earrings, things like that at a minimum. You do not want to be broadcasting yourself as a very flashy person, unless if the job is for that. For me, I have just one ring and my watch. That is it. I don't have anything else. I don't have bracelets or anything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like, I try to style my hair relatively conservatively. Most people would say you should shave. I like to have a little bit of scruff, but that's just me. It's never really been a problem for me, but definitely you want to do your research at your industry. And if it's something very serious, then you definitely want to at least shave or shape your beard in a way that is presentable. Like I said, this is not the time to be standing out physically. The whole point is for you to do the job that you need to do, or get hired to do the job that you need to do. All right, so to give you the full picture, I wanted to show you an example of what you should not wear for an interview. Now, this suit, I love. This is one of my favorite suits. I mean, I could wear this so many times in so many different places. And really, the outfit in itself, the suit and tie and shirt combination, it's not that it's a bad thing, all right? It's just, for an interview, it's just way too loud. There's way too many things going on. And like I said, this is not the time to make a statement with your wardrobe. This is the time to make a statement with your work ethic, your resume, things you've done, your qualifications, etc., etc., etc. Like I said, this outfit would be completely fine in many other occasions, but for this particular one, probably not the best. All right, I'm still wearing the same shoes and socks and belt. However, the shirt, you may not see it too much in this in the video, but basically when you look closer, you're gonna see it's checkered. Right, the tie, little flowers. The fabric of the suit, it's a linen kind of fabric. So like I said, it's a lot of texture, a lot of things going on. It's not necessarily a bad thing. However, for like I said, for this particular occasion, you might want to steer clear of it. All right, stick to the basic colors, charcoal gray and navy blue. Those are always your best options. If I go into an interview like this, some people may not really like that. Some people may not take too kindly to it. So I decided I should show you this. As much as I love this suit, I mean, this suit I can wear pretty much almost any day. Yeah, not for this occasion though. So let's just say the suit and tie, no, it's too much. It's way too overly dressed. Wrong industry. You're probably gonna piss off the wrong person, and you need something a little bit more casual, but that's still professional. All right. Well, basically, you're looking at it. So it's simple: polo, khaki pants, or in this case, khaki chinos. They fit my body type better, and dress shoes, basically the same ones I've been wearing the entire time. Okay, so let's break the outfit down a little bit further. So the shoes are from 3DM Lifestyle. I've talked about them before. I'm going to link to them down below, along with the video that I made regarding these shoes. The socks, same socks that I was wearing. A little bit playful, but not overly loud. They're not going to be the ones making the statement. The chinos from Combatant Gent. I chose them in a khaki because they're basically just khaki pants, but a little bit more slim. Especially for my body type, this is a lot more appropriate because for me, when I wear Dockers or something else, it's way too baggy and I look a lot shorter than I really am, which is already pretty short for a guy, which is 5'7". Belt from 3DM Lifestyle. Also, the polo, I got this from Ministry of Supply. Highly, highly, highly recommend this brand to pretty much most young guys, especially if you're a slim guy like myself. Most polos that I get, they really don't fit me that well, especially if they're from like Polo Ralph Lauren or something like that. Like after a couple washes, they look like crap. Also it fits really nice around the bicep. Fits really nice around the body. Also the collar is really nice. It's not really thin, but it doesn't fray very much either. Basically, guys, this is a very good garment to have. It's a very good polo to have. It's like $79, so just understand that there is a price tag to it. It's not the cheapest. For me, I don't get them all at once. I get them in increments. But these are actually built to last. I've worn them in many different occasions. I've even worn them with suits. I even wore them with blazers, and they pretty much always look good in my opinion. Guys, this is a very good option to have because you're not overly dressed, but you're not underdressed. Basically, if you work in a casual environment, this is actually a pretty safe bet. Might not be for all the others, maybe not for a tech startup, might be a little bit too serious, but still, this might not be a bad option for most of you guys. This is just my opinion though. Feel free to chime in the comments and let me know what you think. Alright guys, so that is it for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Hit me with one of these and subscribe down below, and these videos will come directly to you. Also, spread the word of this channel, helps the channel grow. If anybody needs this information, please let them know. I hope this helps a lot of you guys out that, especially with this whole coronavirus thing. If some of you guys now have job interviews and things like that, I want you guys to kill it. A lot of you guys are I've met a lot of guys that have incredible academic capability. I mean, they're incredibly smart, but they completely screw the pooch when it comes to the appearance part. So I really hope this helps. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. See you next time.